Hi everybody, welcome myself. In this video, I'm going to use the most advanced freelancing billing system where you can bill any freelancer through their hour rated. And it is so efficient, you can charge their weekly, monthly, according to any basis. And we can see the trend that a lot of companies just outsourcing their work and preferencing. So we just and they are just needing some system that's a streamline this billing system so the founder doesn't look at okay this freelancer work for 3 hours okay this in this week this hour and then not calculate the annual that to just get okay just how to pay this system but instead they use our system and can bill very efficiently accurately and they spend and save 2 and 3 hours of the billing system and this thing you are looking for and just want to build some system and you love to automation and you have just to knowledge to eager to learn everything you can jump in the video and I will teach the how to work it as let's go to this video. Now I'll just show you how to run this program and to the now I will just give the overview of the automation I built it and just run it to how it working or not. Okay. Now this is how the hour looks. The date, whom I transferring from whom. We also get the detail of work, what they do with what duration, what payable they make into each duration, and also total amount it. Now this sort of thing we are doing. We do little bit formatting, little bit again, but this sort of information we are getting from this information. You know that how good, how critical it be if you just billing for an entire company that they have working with 20 sub freelancer and have to just not go to any place. They only have click a one button and all they get all invoices that okay they this freelancer work for this hour for this and how I have to pay this and they already go can recheck and re-verify anytime they want but they have to save a lot of hour to they say we because we saved a lot of hour to making them to going to have and analyze the billing output so that's so good for it. Now I run through whole program that how I build it and again I tell you how to build it again and then it builds together from this program. So what I mean that I have created a list in ClickUp where you can see that we have created a list where I have each individual freelancer as their skills, their hour, their email ID and their address also. And in this next list, we just set a list where we have the which work they are working, who the assignee, who the freelancer they are doing, also tracking their time and how much time they are working for it. Also, we just estimating how much time should required. If the estimated time is if they track a lot more than a estimated time, then we just have to the manager will just have to have buffer with that. Why just take too much time than you committed, and we just have to hourly rate for each project that if they are working high RI system, so they have to pay more income. If they are working in low RI system, they have to pay less. So we just set in system that if the freelancer charge for different charging for different system, it also including that feature. And also have the due dates and stuff like that. Now, so what we doing that we just listing all the member of this ClickUp here, and we just list all the member of ClickUp here and what we doing and after that we just filtering it through the user id we're just running through the filter id and just filtering through it for right now because we just testing it so filtering with one id and do and after that we just list all the tasks that is belong to the assignee that belong to we just also map it like from this variable just map it like them user id we just as all listing all tasks that the assign for that list. We can say that we just categorize also list also, and also, and then we just there's a list track timer where we just tracking the is task time track, how much time has tracked this time. This you can see that if the lead generation system track how much time, CRM system track how much time, contract system track how much time. So we just calculating getting the time track with it. And next we just doing some sort of math like that. We just aggregating the work that we just getting aggregated. You do what tasks for what duration, and also and we just also calculating a payment for each task that they do for this time, and they're also also calculating with their hourly payment rate. So we just have a listed their hourly payment rate in each task. You can get it from here also. Listed all tasks, bundle output. Should be here only, I think, custom field. Yeah, and we're just getting this hourly payment and just calculating each task payment. And we're just creating the okay, you have to do this for this much hour for this much payment you have to make. And this is the system we can do. And in this above module, what I'm trying to do is just we calculate the overall cost of that. What is the total amount? So we just set a numerical aggregator. We just adding all the this timer, that how much their time work, and just multiplying by their hourly rate and just summing everything. And after summing that, and we just calculating result because I don't use here, and just I just calculate through hourly rate per minute. So I just divided by 24, so it convert into hourly rate, and then we just get a total amount, and we set a variable for one cycle, so we can get the variable to in this one. And after that we just get this other variable in this get module, and then we just create a Google Docs template for easy. You can use Panadocs, any PDF or Panatom if you like. And then we're writing the date. I'm going to do the noun and username. You can also put your email ID for there, and their text where is with initiating the work they do, and also the amount, total amount they have to pay. And you know the pretty much the what we result we're getting. And this is the overview of the tasks what we're building right now. Now let's go to our let's try to build everything from scratch. So, so what we do that I will teach everything you to build again from here. So let's save it and just go out. Now it's got, and I like to like this. What I call it? Pretty handy, yeah. Okay. Freelancer video. Yeah. Now we're good to go. Here, let's set a camera. Okay, this is running properly. Okay, here is strictly right now. Okay, just yeah. Now, first of all, we have to do this. We have to connect ClickUp, and we just have to list all the member in the tasks. So we just search the list member, list list all the member in the tasks. So just also just we just selecting the list, my workflows, and then space is freelancer, and folder list is this is outsourcing work. So how much member we list? So there are only 3 member. I just put 4. You can list how much. You can also cap that. Okay, we bill 4 member, 5 member, but that's not required for right now. Now, after that, we just find that And why we just I choose this? I choose that we billing whom accordingly. So scope that your trigger is always that who is the initiator for what we building. So we are just initiating invoice for each member. So we just there is a trigger for each. So I just listed this member task that we just invoicing the according to the membership. So it is a trigger is that way. Now let's list the all taxes that is done by it. No any hiring. Okay, just it should be okay. We just also map it, but not we just map it. Not list workspace freelancer and for the list and list. In a signee, we just map the variable of the user ID. Yeah, to go. So I not want to any clutter. Now let's see what happened. Let's run this data. Now, now we get pretty handy that now there is a four member. There is a four member already here. There is a Jeremy. There is a Alex, and there is a and me Munna. Now the tax is listed by him, whom, and you can see that we have three taxes listed by me because and you can see that there is no person assigned that we not Alex assign any Alex and Jeremy anyone. So this only for linking to me link. Now I have three taxes, but what we do? So we just do the setup like that. We just set a filter that only assignee condition is if the user ID if the user ID is equal to this 89647225. Okay, I need not need the journey right now. I need somebody who yeah my ID. What is the signee ID? Okay, Alex has no work and I have three work. Yeah, under number one, two, three. Assigning collection. Yeah, it is my ID. So what we do that right now that we only filter this by the assignee. If the assignee is this number, and we just separated through and route different by assignee by calculating routing for individual. So it will be pretty handy for extension. Now, now we just click it again and see what happened. Now we only get one me and there is only one that assigned by me in here this product. But also you can see that we can see that there is three bundles, but three bundles means there is three tasks that assigned as lead gen, CRM and contract. Now we have working with three bundles that we have to just calculate the bundles tasks and again. And if you know that in make.com that if and after that this point everything run by three times because if there is three bundles so we have to run three times. Now let's go. Now we have to calculate the time for each task, how much time they spend in each task. Let's say calculate time no entry and yeah we assign through it task ID and no limit. only set. Okay, that's only set 5 right now. Or not think anything else. Like auto align. Now, after this module, we can know that how much time they spend in each task. We're just getting this hour related. Now, after that, we need two things to do. This is not pretty handy, but it that we need to do how much what they do and also this total number, how much we pay. We have to calculate these two things from this. So for that we're using router, and I tell you why I use router. There's a pretty uh, way because using the router. Hmm. Okay. Now it's called aggregator for yes, for numerical aggregator right now. Yes, align it good. Yeah. And now we choose the source module to him, and every time even you using the aggregator, always choose that you also always have to figure out where the data origin. If you not put the origin data, because every task is origin by this module, you not put that, it run multiple times. Means that there is a three time, then it produce three bundles. I will tell you now. Just show you how it is working. I just put this as my source module and see what happened to it. And sum, and we just summing what? We're summing the, let's do summing only time right now, not anything stuff died, and it's calculating. Run anyway. Now you can see that it's some three bundle, and I'm just so that I'm just in the beginning of the make.com, I'm just take my hand and say that why this happening, that I want to sum the whole thing and why it's summoning this. So I just get the module and then add the sum module, and why it doing like this. I'm just so frustrated. And after and going to documentation, I understand that you have to choose the system rightly, that you have to choose the module where the system bundle origin, mean that this bundles, when I show you that, simply put that where the bundle originated. So we just choose the module that bundle originated, and it work very well. And again I just show you how it work now, and you can see that now we get a total number of that. And I'm pretty certain that a lot of time I'm just in beginning that doesn't understand that why is happening, and not when after reading that I understand that. So you have to choose the source module where the bundle originate, and we just use sum. But after that, we not want to time only, but we need the total amount. So what we're doing now, we just formatted it like here right now. So it will be good. Okay, we performing the math function. Okay, divide by 24 right now. Also cap the bracket. Oh, yeah, this, and this we just multiply with the, yeah, where is our outlet, yeah, literally, yeah, and this have to multiply to the hourly rate that we pay. Now we can see that we just getting these variables from that we pay $20 for lead generation, we pay $50 $30 for CRM setup with us, for $50 for contract, that sort of thing. So we just getting this variable in this main.com and just multiplying, so we get total amount. Now that's it, okay, fine, and we just setting the variable. Okay, variable should be amount. and result. And this is a pretty fascinating thing, and I learned very after I use the make.com, that you can use you can call any variable that route another part to the another route. It means that I suggest that I using a get variable here, and if I want to access this variable, I can access it anyway, because but we have to finalize that this should be the first route if you want to access this variable, otherwise it can't do it. And if the first route is that and is completed, then the second route is that you can access this variable. But for doing so, that you need to access it to do complete is a one cycle, and you just have to not put it the same variable, you just have to write the name of that this amount, and you can get the variable pretty right. And it opens most possibility to do that if you because why I just told you, right, this I just explained the aggregator part, and then explain you why it is so handy to it. Now you can see that, okay, this is another variable. After using aggregator, this I use aggregator, you can't access anything from this. This is a pretty rule numerical aggregator. If you just use aggregator, you can't access any variable from it. So so if we can't aggregate any variable, so what can I need to perform? If I want to amount, and I want to another want the text variable to do that, so I can't do through this flow. I can aggregate any text right now. So by a chance I use to root, but because if I root the variable, now say text aggregator. Now I can again access the variable. Now I can again access this module, but but it is so difficult to, if you just aggregating now this, that you are aggregating total amount and aggregating text also, but you need to they get the total amount and you have no access to. So for that situation, you can just set a variable to in the first route, and just set a get variable here and just get the amount, and it's so so efficient. It makes so efficient your flow that you have to not do the complex 2 3 more module to do anything else, that you setting to make automation and combining it to that, and it just reduce the most of complexity in your life in making a make.com automation. Now let's build it the text aggregator right now. No, again the source module should be the second because it's the origin. And now, and you, okay, okay, Jeremy do, okay, just we just write a clear cut answer. Okay, is the name, okay, username, you do this task name for this this duration, and okay, I want to just add anything in here right now. No, I just want to add, why you use 20 second 24, I have to calculate every time the result by this. Now I can do it anyway. No, not, I just do it. Duration, now create a bracket. It's a bracket. Make this. No. Where is a minute? And just divide it by slash by 24 hour. You can also use the millisecond if you want. If you want to more accurate, you can also use millisecond. That's a problem. Now, the user do this work for this time of duration. We get the duration and total payable. Now payable be payable b b payable is equal to just we write like this, like, yeah, payable b, mm, again using brackets. No, okay, time, yes, we divided it again by 24, and then after that we have to multiply it. It's the multiplication through hourly rated that we need. That is the hourly rated. Yeah. Now, just we write that. Okay, just that one. Just for example, this will not do this task mean that lead generation for this duration mean how much time we spend in that track, and the payable calculating how is that we calculating that we just dividing the total time with 24 hours, so we get hours, and then we just custom, and this we just into by their hourly payment, so you get the payable amount. And so you just have to on the advanced version, and just you have to use the new row separator. And what is do that, it just separate every line with new rows, so it not be the your this outcome does not look like a paragraph, but is formatted into pretty decent way. Again is a tab another, but I like to use row. Now this said that we also get amount. Now, yeah, now I have to place a Google Docs here. Mhm. Google Docs, getting temp. Okay, there's a two template. Okay, my drive. Set document doesn't have any tag. Okay. Okay, just we make a new document. I think that I just place in same volume. Okay, just we create a new. There's no need. I also teach you how to make a documents that is different. Okay, new. Now write the name of this, like we need. Okay, not freelancer billing. Now here be the date variable, and if you know the Google Docs, if you just put in any text in double text, double curly what do we call it, double curly verses, then you can assign as it is work as a variable, and you can just call into make.com. What do we call double curly verses? Yeah, that's to to whom. Okay, we need name. Okay, we need email ID. Okay, I need it format like a bold. Okay, and so. Okay, not this route may not be bold right now. From your truly easy i4. Okay, just easy AI flow dot inc. think the email ID is easy automation. No? Okay. This should be added at gmail.com. Hmm. Hmm. Also got Gmail ID and we need work. I think I should format it good. Also take a bold to it and also bold it and just increase their sizes a little bit to 13, 14 and just okay. Let's try this. And why you just standing like this? Set color it like this. Yeah. No, I just doesn't like it. No. Okay. Okay. Too dark. Yeah. Work. Now we put okay. The workplaces and here is a total. Total should be little bit uglier and dark. And total should be little bit no. It should be here. It should be 12. No parentheses like this and this should be capital. Amount is slash equal to the amount variable. Amount. Now we just make pretty decent invoice system template. Now just okay this final. Now going to this make.com. I just delete it again and that. And as also another tip to any freelancer that doing using make.com newly. If you're adding anything that not doesn't exist freely, then you have means that if you're adding anything in a system that doesn't exist before you put the module in the make.com, then you have just to reconnect it, because if you're not reconnected, it doesn't show to you. Now we just get the value right now. Now we just do little bit hack. Okay, we just the date, format a date. Yeah, and now okay, I don't do it and tell you why I do it. It is a noun name we just get from yeah here, value we get from here, what we get from here, and amount we get from here. Uh, Title be like okay, payment in video voice video. Okay, invoice, yeah, and I will save this in the little bit interior design file. Okay, now we build the system whole. Now see what the time is existing. The system cursor. Okay, so let we build it right. Yeah, put it here. Yeah, now it is pretty handy things. We get the date, we get the name, okay, we get email ID, yeah, we get total amount. Now it's looking pretty decent. Now you think that, now see that how much time you spend to just build this system if you have five freelancers working every day and you have to build them. You have to go everybody just take invoices and calculate that, and it's so non ROI things mean that there is two things in our business, that is generating revenue and not generating revenue. If you're just spending the more time in not generating revenue thing, then when you just grow your business. So we just, my goal is to just teach you to how to just mitigate the just manual tasks that doesn't generating any revenue to a business, and just be focusing on revenue generating. In that if I spend only half an hour weekly or day, half an hour or 2 hour weekly in this preparing this billing for the 10 client for 10 freelancer, what my I losing my 2 hour precious life of my life. Instead of that, I use 2 hour to build do anything that they're not high ROI thing, just doing my client call or sales things or learning anything else that then can improve my personality or do anything. So I look at that way. So no, we just have to just mitigate the one problem that we solve, that how to build. Now you're seeing this big digit number, that how is it? So this is the format that make.com give the date to you. So we just, and it is 2014 10th August and 23, and there is a timestamp where what the time is 407 49 and 28, and this system. So we don't want to build like this. So I teach you how to just make this system, but not in there. I will teach you like here. I just not want to run this whole system again and again. Okay, I teach you the billing system how to do it. Okay, just create a demo, creating activity, basic trigger. Now date. Now it is a now. Now let's tell you. Okay, X. Now to set a variable, create a date, and we're putting this as date. Now let's run it and see what is happening. Now, so you're not getting this. Okay, make.com rendering it. Okay, okay, okay. What happened that make.com already render it to it displaying the comment. But if you look in this big giant thing, how is outer bundle, then you know that this is the actual format they found. So doing this is not a thing that I want to do, but I teach you the same way that I. Okay, and they're wasting 3 hours of my life in non-productive work. Yeah, it's not a system. No, I'm teaching in here also. I just want to just teach you. Okay, next thing. No, see, how can you just change this format? Is like, okay, we have to just go there and we just choose a format date function. Okay, we put now here. I want to just delete this now. Delete. And we just formatted it like this. But I want to format it little bit more advanced so you can do it. So are you using month day system to format it? Now we just put this where they go. Yeah, we're just putting month day slash year to format it. Now just running this module only and just putting the username. This is Manna. Email is XYZ and XYZ text XYZ. Now email okay. Let's with this. Now just run it on this module run and let's see what happens. Mm, yeah. Now we trouble thing. 10th of 2010 and since month 10 days. Now we just solve the date also because I like that whenever and first time also I was surprised at how we render it, but if you format it properly you can do it this stuff right now. Now this all together, what we do this now is how much time we spend it here. I think it's pretty long video. Mm, okay, that's fine, not to worry. Yeah. The problem is again why that it is good for the project that done in hourly basis in short time, that if the any person doing the work for 10 hour 20 hour and we just set a billing hour by tracking there, okay, they have to do this completed and after they completed we just pay in weekly basis. We just complete, if the task is completed we just have to calculate this and pay. But what happened when the person working for 3 months to 5 months and we have to pay daily to them? Yeah, I have to pay weekly to them, not daily, to daily to weekly to them. So I just figure out and just cramming on mind that okay, how to do this stuff. And I just want to do something. So I just prepare the next advanced version of this. So I just show you how I build it. It takes pretty handy time to me. It takes 2 days of my life to just initiating everything from. So what we using that is we're using time entries. This is time entry list. So this is click a module that you can say that module. Yeah, you can use. Yeah, what is time? Yeah, here you can list the all the time entries bit in the region between dated. That if you want to this, if the person how much time he entry in this first week to this last week, so we can know the okay this person do this much time entry in this between these weeks. We can know the time entry. We just not calculating the whole time they taken, but we just calculating the entry that how much time they track in between specific dates. And mm. so what I do that I just make it through the weekly payment. So I just run this automation with every week first day, every week first day. Okay, Monday, okay, this. It's our Friday. Our payment should go. I'm just running this every Friday, and what happening that we just calculating the in date and just uh, we just this is the now that we get the date that we run in that we just billing the Friday night, and we just getting the variable getting the dates time entry before the 7 days. Mean that if the we calculating Friday 12 p.m. then it automatically grab the all the entries that do next Friday in between that stay, and we just get a 7 day time interest of the person. Okay, they if in the previous time Friday to this Friday they do this months of time interest, and it's and then after that we use using pretty handling that we just aggregating again it the new datas, and also we just using git tasks because we have to do little bit more work for it, and then we just routing, just calculating variable, setting again, and text variable, aggregating everything from that again for setting variable and Google Sheet. So only thing is that we just change this time entry and set in a specific date. So this is thing I do. There's a lot of thing after triangling it. Yeah, this is for all for today. I think love it. If you're just watching to till right end of the video, I think you are pretty committed to that. Because a lot of people doesn't make to see the last of this video. I know that because people have no intention to work hard. They need sauce. Means that success need a heart. Okay, if you make to the in the this video, I appreciate that. If you have any question, just comment in below. As soon as possible, I reach out to you. Okay, bye bye for today.